Welcome to the Act Now Education Podcast, where military service members, veterans, and spouses get real knowledge, tools, and access to achieve their next mission in life. No fluff, just real talk, real resources. Let's get to work.
Okay, yeah. All affiliated military opportunities that we're essentially talking about. And so a lot of value added. And then on top of that, we gave away a bunch of certs. I'm right now, this is what I'm working through all the certs. And so I was only expecting to give away 100 total, but it looks like we're at 504 today. And so we'll be giving 504 certifications out to the military community. Um, we got some classes coming up. And so if you attended the summit, you have a good chance of most likely getting it. That will be announced once I get done with going through everyone. I have to order like a bunch of AWS certifications. I already have the CompTIA certification. So it's a process that I thought I'd be able to be done by tomorrow, but I wasn't. And crazy enough, uh, for those who don't know, or those who do know, uh, there was an opportunity, or essentially someone was talking about self-directed IRAs. If you're not familiar with that term, definitely look it up. Um, it can help you in your building out your portfolio. It can help you with your career, your life in terms of what you're trying to do financially. And so something happened, for those who know, something happened on the call, and then I end up having to step in. And so we're paying for 50 people to get their self-directed IRAs. And so every single person who said they wanted one is going to get one. So that was the other aspect. It was good. It was great. I can't wait to get done with this work and then get after it. But other than that, for those who are joining us for the first time, Act Now Education, I'm active duty. My name is Jay Salters. I've been doing this for quite some time. My team and I are all volunteers. I'm currently overseas right now. This is the first vacation I've taken in years. But we focus on being able to provide free resources to the military community at no cost. And so we really want to be able to help the military community get good information, utilize this information, and take advantage of it. The team helps us get everything done. I have Anwar, um, Abenel, a lot of our board members all kind of come together and figure out how can we really make an impact. And so this is us volunteering our time to be able to do this. No one on our team or staff gets paid. It's really just a way that we kind of get after it. And so with that being said, I'm going to go over a little bit about what we do so you have a better picture of that, and then kind of talk about what's coming up. And then we will go through giving you the code so that you can have access to the Career Compass, which is a tool that you can use to rewrite your resume. It utilizes AI. It can connect to your LinkedIn. You can kind of categorize the connects that you have on LinkedIn. It helps you do that. And then it has thousands upon thousands of curated resources that you can tap into. Anything from, if you're trying to get certifications, how to find some for free, to um, resources about education, jobs, and you name it. It also has over 12 million jobs on it. And so everything is on the platform. It's kind of like a one-stop shop. You'll get access to that. I'll show you how to do that. And what was the other thing? I think that's it. So things that come up. So things coming up. There are two major things that we have going on. So on August 29th, we're going to be having our virtual hiring fair. So we're going to do another virtual hiring fair. So be on the lookout for that if you're interested. We typically have anywhere between 10 to 15 companies come online. They talk about the job opportunities. Our only requirement is that they actually have job opportunities and they're actively seeking to hire people. We're not trying to like waste anybody's time. And so for all of our hiring fairs, every time we bring you an employer, we go through a vetting process with them to make sure that there's some value there. You still have to do your due diligence, but there's some value there. The other thing we have coming up is our service to success cohort. And so I will show you how to apply for that, but that cohort is going to cover down on teaching you everything we know, myself and Nicole and Anwar, everything that we know about finding a job opportunity, balancing your skills, rewriting your resume, rebranding yourself, things that you should do to be able to help you. We've helped numerous people get jobs within the last year or so. We've got about 254 people that we've helped get jobs. Like I said, nothing, we're not expecting anything in return. If you follow what we say or do the stuff or take the action, you'll get those results. And so, really good information. It's about a 6 week course, and we meet once a week, but there is homework assignments and there are things that you have to get done throughout the class. And so, it's free, but it's good. Then after that, we'll have the Military Influencer Conference. So if you are not familiar with the MIC, you don't have to be an influencer. It has nothing to do with being an influencer. It's just more so people within the military community that bring impact in different ways. That's kind of what it is. So we will be doing the hiring fair component to that. Well, myself and the team will be doing a hiring fair component to that. We'll be doing um, a few touch base for like mentorships and things like that. So we'll have a few activations at that event. So it'll be really good if you want to attend. It's going to be in Atlanta, and it's going to be from I think the 22nd to the 24th. The 22nd, 21st to the 24th, I believe. And so don't pay for your tickets. Excuse me. We will have that covered, and we'll do the same thing we did last year. Like I said, we don't charge anybody, but you would have to pay to say that you're going. And then when you show up, we will reimburse you your money for your tickets, um, just so that we can make sure we have everything that we need and you have everything that you need. What else? Yeah, I think those are the three things. Those are the major three things that we have coming up.
Just to clarify for the MIC, for the military influencer, if you want to attend, that your ticket to the conference will be covered, but you would have to cover your airfare and lodging and food and all of that.
Yes. Yeah, we're not covering that. Good call on that one. All right. Now I'm going to show you guys the career compass so you can get a good understanding of that. And then we can answer any questions, to do a quick Q&A. This is not going to be a long drawn out session. Normally we try to work it in there, but like I said, we got a lot of things in the works, and so I want to make sure I get people's certs out on time, and we keep the ball going. So let me share my screen. All right. So
For everybody, please just understand, especially for the newcomers, that in this session and this portion of presentation, Jay will be covering on what we do at Act Now, some of the programs and whatnot, and then try to show what Career Compass is and how you can get access to it. For some of these other attendees that came like last week or week before or something like that, and applied for Career Compass and haven't got access, basically just understand Jay is a one-man orchestra as far as Career Compass is. So last week, for example, we had that summit with about 10 speakers and almost 800 attendees and everything like that. And
that was
then any of the
1800, 1800.
1,800 people showed up. And so much communication that needs to follow when you get a big summit like this. So
Yeah.
again, and he's on active duty. And worst of all, he's Navy. All right. So again, you have to take it with a grain of salt with him. All right. I'm Army. So again, I have the right to kind of like disown Navy sometimes from time to time, but we work together and love him like a long lost brother or a brother I meet every couple of years. All right. So please be a little bit patient. Okay. And go ahead. Tom, he's a Navy guy. And in one of his more lucid moments, he's an automation engineer and he decided to do some stuff with things. So If you want to connect with other folks, you can absolutely post your LinkedIn profile in here, but also he's able to collect all of those and share them, and then you can all get all the LinkedIn profiles in there. Tom, is that right? Did I explain it correctly?
That is correct, Anwar. Yeah, I will basically, I'm asking for your email address and your LinkedIn profile. There's an option to hide your LinkedIn or your email address. So when I send it out to everybody, it won't be displayed. So if you want to suppress that, but it will suppress or display others within the group. So, and hopefully I'll have a chance to scan through it. I did let a couple renegade LinkedIn accounts come through last week, which was something I wasn't aware of until after the fact.
So easy. But so basically, again, what we're trying to do here, I'm sure there's like some of you guys might have attended other Zooms out there with USO, 4Block, AWS, Microsoft, Oracle, anybody out there, hiring our heroes, a ton of them. So again, it's about creating a military tribe. It's about connecting with like-minded individuals who, this is basically everybody can get to knock their ring, whether you're from Harvard or Yale or you work at Microsoft or something like this. Everybody has their own little network. Being in the military, affiliated with the military, is our secret handshake. Okay, so do with it what you will. All right, feel free to connect with other folks. You never know where somebody will say, hey, my friend is hiring or my company is hiring on LinkedIn, and you see that on the feed and you click on it and you say, oh my God, this is the absolute dream job I wanted. Okay. Or things like that. Cool things happen when you try to connect.
Yeah. And
so Amy or
me-
anybody else, one thing, Amy, or anybody else, feel free, like if you want to put, I don't know why you're posting your emails, maybe, like try to click on Tom's form and post all that information in there.
And Anwar, the form has a spot to put in a comment. So if you want to put in additional information to be posted to everybody, please put that comment in there. I'm not trying to restrict it. I'm not trying to control it or anything like that. I'm not selling it to anybody. I'm just posting it for this week. And then I will probably dismiss that details after I send it out to the people that are asking for it. That's all.
Absolutely. I appreciate you, Tom. This is just something he decided to do to help out the community. And so go ahead and do it. And like he just mentioned, and Jim sure will mention later on when we try to show you the form to apply for Career Compass. We're not seeking to sell your information, collect it, do whatever, anything with it. It's all about just creating a network and a military tribe outside of the uniform in here. Over to you, Jay.
Absolutely. Before I get started, a quick question. Does anyone have their CSM certification? Or is anyone a Scrum Master? If you are, we have
Yeah,
two.
Jay, I'm a Scrum Master.
Okay. Out of those folks, and please hear what I say. Out of those folks who say they are Scrum Master, do you have your product owner certification?
I do not.
Okay. For those who said no, for those specifically that said no, please message me on LinkedIn with the words Scrum product owner, all caps. This is only for folks who have their Scrum certification already done and they need their product owner certification. Cool.
Is this for Scrum Alliance?
Well, you can do it for, it's all the same thing. Scrum Alliance, scrum.org. They're very similar, but this one is for Scrum Alliance. Cool.
Works for me.
Yeah, will do. Thanks.
All right, yeah. LinkedIn, all caps, Scrum product owner, and I will put you guys into the cohort that we're having next month. to get your certification. All right. Now that that's done, here is this is what you will get access to. It's called Career Compass. You get access to it if you see at this URL here is careerflow.ai. That is where you're going to get, like, in order to find this, or excuse me, AI. Don't sign up for Careerflow AI until we create your account. If you already have one, you have to let me know, and I have to get it ported over, which is not an easy process because there's just some back and forth with me and the developers who actually create this. We don't own this platform. We're not connected or affiliated in any way, like to make sales or anything like that. The only thing that was, we connected with the developers, and I asked them if we can have a free version for the military community where we could put resources on there and develop it out. And they were fine with that. And so we've been able to work with them to kind of get this going. And so we got a lot of users on here, thousands of users on here, and people who have landed jobs. Someone recently got a job last week using this. And so please use this. Your tools and resources are only good if you use them. All right. So when you want to come in here, this is what it looks like on your dashboard. You'll see the welcome, and then you'll see these two checklists. The first checklist is this checklist for the actual platform. So you'll click on that and it'll tell you download the Chrome extension, which will connect to your LinkedIn. And then it'll tell you optimize your LinkedIn, connecting your LinkedIn. You will fill out a form and give me your LinkedIn, and I would add it. And so you shouldn't have to add your LinkedIn, but if you do not have a LinkedIn, you will need one. Then you can add your first job if you want to, create a friendly ATS resume. This is all free. Everyone gets a free resume to be able to do that, and you can import the job or the PD, the job description, and kind of write it out. You create your profile, and then you can add your first contact. You don't have to join their community, but it's there. Now, this is more so for us. Here are the resources that we're giving, right? So you can join the Act Now group, which we have a separate group that is off of Facebook that you can be a part of, and I share information in there as well, and people share multiple information. Get your free headshot. If you do not have a headshot for your LinkedIn and it's an old photo of you in the military, or as a military spouse, you just got something that's there, make sure you tap in with these folks. They're not everywhere, but they're in a lot of states, and they provide free headshots, and it makes no sense not to take advantage of it. Get your headshot updated. That way you have a professional profile. Connect with mentors, identify where you want to go, what you want to do, and who you want to be by finding people who are already doing those things. And so we built Mill Mentor specifically for that. I get a lot of people that reach out, and I would love to be able to sit down and help every single person, but there's just not enough time in a year to be able to do that. So what we do is we created this platform with thousands of mentors in different industries, everything from NSA to NASA to you name it. There are VPs on here. And so reach out to them, do a 45-minute call, figure out what it is that you need to do or what you want to do or how you want to get there, and it helps out. Mock interviews. Mock interviews are if you're planning on doing your first interviews or you haven't had luck with interviews, go through Canderful. Canderful is an organization that will give you 3 mock interviews, and it will tell you what's good about your interview, what's bad about your interview, and where areas to improve. It's free. Take advantage of that. That way you can use it and help you. Whether you're a military spouse, whether you're a veteran, whether you're a transition service member, don't let your first interview be your first interview. Take some practice at it. That way you can land that job and not waste your time going through that process. And then free premium LinkedIn for military spouses, veterans. You get 1 year free premium LinkedIn. Use that. Take advantage of it, especially if you're not using it. For active duty military, reservists, I think National Guard as well, you can get I believe it's only active duty. Active duty, you get free LinkedIn premium until you retire or until you get out the military. And so build your network now. It's better to build your network and not need it than to need a network and not have one. And all it takes is you can get your free premium LinkedIn. What that offers you is your profile will be a little bit more easily discovered. You'll have access to the course material that they have. They have a bunch of certifications, but not certifications. They have a bunch of certification training. They have a bunch of like productivity training. There's a lot of things on LinkedIn that you can take advantage of, all free, when you use this. And then obviously, here's the link for free Coursera. I'm going to share this at the end of this anyway, so you'll have access to it. It takes about 2 weeks to get access to it. It's through another organization. And so just know that if you're interested in knocking out one of the 27 certificates that they have, everything from Google IT support to the cybersecurity to data science to what's some of the other ones? Project management. They have a lot of different certs from different organizations: Google, IBM, Meta, Salesforce, you name it. And you can take advantage of that, knock out that certificate, and then add that to your resume. And then when you do speak to someone or you're looking for an opportunity, you can kind of, talk about your experience and see how that works out. All right, so that's there, right? So let me just go through this and so you can kind of see what this looks like from your end. Here's a resume builder. And like I said, you can come in here and create a resume, start from existing, use your LinkedIn. It's really informative, or start with AI prompt, or choose a blank application. You choose to use a blank application. This is what it looks like. Let's go back here. But if you decide that you want to be a little dangerous, you can click on, starting with your prompt or AI prompt. The best thing to do is identify the job opportunities that you're actually applying for, and then use that to go after the opportunity. And so essentially what you can do is when you load in jobs in here, or you choose a job that you want, you can say, build my resume to this, which is helpful. For those who don't really know how best to translate their experience, what you would want to do is you would want to take your current experience. So somebody give me what they currently do, and then give me a job that's completely different, or the job that they want to aim for if you're transition. Anyone can come off mute and say it. So give me a job that you're currently doing, and then tell me the job that you want to do.
Network engineer, cyber operations management.
You said, so you're a network engineer currently, and you want to do what? Cyber what?
Cyber operations management.
Okay, cyber operations management. All right, so what you would do is you'll take the network engineer description, like job description. You can take it from any source, or you can go to like ChatGPT or whatever the AI's platforms that you want to use. And you say, list out network engineer and all the requirements and responsibilities of a network engineer. It does it. Then you say, list out cybersecurity operations manager uh, job description and information. You can pull one from the, online or whatever, but have it listed out. Then you say, help me connect the dots between the network engineer and cybersecurity. What aspects of my current job translates over to this? And then start building your resume with that. Does that make sense? Did I lose you?
Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, I went on mute.
Oh, no worries. So that helps you make it easier to talk about your experience in a way that way and you can do that with anything. There's some commonalities between a lot of different things. We just have to know how to articulate those things. And so when you do sit down for an interview, you at least know what the heavy line items are for that particular role that you're trying to get into. But at the very base of that, you now know what skill sets you currently have that translate to that you can lean on, and just to get yourself through the interview. So it's helpful. All right. Job tracker. Like I said, the job tracker is exactly what it is. You add the jobs in here. You can say applied, interviewing, offered, rejected, and then add additional column if you want to. If we come down here to where the jobs are, it's in organizations. I'm going to click on the jobs. So I click on the jobs. This will take some time to load, but it will give you the number of jobs we have on the platform in the millions. And this gets updated frequently. So you would just wait till once it loads, and then you can come in here and type in the type of role, or the the position that you're interested in. And then what you can do is find the roles that's related to it. Make sure you verify the states and everything else. You can add the filters in it. And then, like I said, once you have that, you can now throw that into your job tracker. So we see we have 19 million jobs in here. So if you want to do project manager, well, I'm just typing project. Right, the project manager jobs in here, I would just have to scroll through this, and then I can come in here and say save to, and this will automatically save to my tracker. So now that I have this in my tracker, and then if I want to apply, we're not trying to be the middleman in anything. This takes you directly to the site to where you actually apply for the role on their actual page, and so you have that. Then you will have the resource tab. So in the resource tab, this is all under organizations. We have all of our categories. We have all the descriptions of what it is, and we have the titles. You can come here and change the grid layout. So rather than looking at a bunch of text, you can look at a bunch of Act Now logos, which I like this one better for some reason. So, and you can scroll through this and see what different opportunities or resources are out there. So apprenticeships, certification discounts. Now, this is, like I said, we don't charge anybody anything, but there are some people who do not align with our we call our given season where we're giving out certs, and they need to knock out a cert. And so what we do is we just apply our nonprofit rate to whatever organization is, and we have connections with PMI, and we have connections with CompTIA, and so you can pay exactly what we pay, which is significantly less than market value for certifications if that's what you want to do. But you have certifications in here, career resources, cloud. Sorry, you have clothing and makeover, college education, community, computer science, computer coding, say computer science, and cyber IT certification. This has over 75 certifications that you can earn for free. And all you have to do is just click on this and then listen to or read the information, make sure you meet the requirements and apply. But all these programs offer free certs for the military community. Then we have entrepreneurship if you're interested in business, financial certifications if you want to knock out a bunch of financial certifications. But all this is, like I said, curated for you to be able to pick and pull as much as you want. We even have other job boards in here, so you don't have to rely on this one. You have different interviewing aspects, mental health, mentorship, and like I said, it's even though we have our own programs, we make sure that you get access to other programs that we feel are beneficial. All that provide value, all that can help you. So if you didn't have anything and you had just this and you started navigating this will really help you come up with a plan to move forward on being able to strategize what your next chapter in your life is. Whether it's you want to retire and you want to make sure you have all your benefits, to you're looking for an opportunity, you've been out the job market for a while and you're trying to figure out how to get back in. It's here. We put it here. All right. So that's that. The next thing we have in there are your documentations, which if you want to have that, you can have that. That's like you can put your resume and other stuff in here, and you can just download that. It'll have your LinkedIn in here, and it'll tell you based off of what it currently looks at in your LinkedIn, what areas you need to improve. And so it says 81% is good, but you can do better. You can change some stuff around to add more value and make your LinkedIn stand out a little bit more. So it assesses your LinkedIn and tells you what you need to do. You can create a cover letter. You can come in here and do your networking. So this is the contacts from LinkedIn that if you are connecting with folks, you can add them to this list. That way you know exactly who they are, what company they're part of, what are their relationships. And then if they do have become, if you get access to like if you send them a friend request and you're able to get them added, they will give you the email as well. This tool helps you find recruiters if you're looking to find recruiters in a particular field. And so if I would type in network engineering, and I'm looking for jobs in United States, and I want to find out who's hiring. I click on this. It's essentially, I have to log into my account. Let's see. Let's try that one more time. There we go. All right. So this is connected to LinkedIn. So it's pulling from LinkedIn, and anyone that posts jobs, that has jobs available, that says, hey, this is a post or this is a job available, it'll list them here. And so not too many from network engineering, but it's just a resource. Like I said, really just depends on how you want to use these resources, but they are all here. What it does is uses a Boolean search to be able to help find and identify the opportunity for you. Lastly, we have the AI toolbox, and this helps you do a bunch of other things. This is not free. I don't believe it is. They do have their like premium model if you want to do that, or if you want to have multiple resumes. Like I said, we won't sell you anything, but everything that I just showed you, with the exception of these things, are all free. And so take use of that, utilize that. That way it can help you. What was the other thing? Oh, and then I will show you this real time. So this is our coach side of the house. This is what it looks like for everybody on my team that has access to this. Taking some time, it's thinking. But I will show you just a little bit dynamics behind the scenes. Oh man, I got logged off again. Let me see if I can. Okay, so if I go to reports, and then let me do the last week. It's taking some time. But yeah, so it will tell me basically from this spreadsheet how many people are actually like utilizing it. So we have 338 people who have saved roles from that major list that I showed you, out of which 18 are interviewing. So 18 have actually applied to the roles, used this, and are now going through that process. Use this for what it is used for, right? This program helps, it just helps, makes things a lot easier, and it makes things in one area for you. Like I said, we're not the only show in town, but we are here to help as best as possible. All right. Now, with that being said, I'm going to show you how to get access to this, and then I will give you the link for Coursera, and then we can call it good. So the way that you get access to this is on our main website. Anyone can come here. It's Act Now Education. Also, oh, before I forget, definitely sign up for our newsletter. Our newsletter is fire, if I say so myself. The team has killed it with it. They did a really good job, and I don't know, it took us, I feel like it took us a year to make a newsletter, but they put so much value in it. We have Tyrone talking about his section, Better Call Tyrone. I talk about, education department, training department. I call it training department, which is like whatever certs are hot right now that you can get and how you can get them free. Um, we have a list of things that are upcoming, and just things that you need to know. Like it's really, really good. The team did an awesome job at it. So make sure you sign up for our newsletter if you get the opportunity to. We'll do it once a month, and yeah, you'll get that. But for signing up for the Career Compass, you come here to where it says Career Compass application. Once you are there, it's going to bring you to this prompt. And this prompt is essentially going to ask you if you attended the weekly rundown, which is what you guys are all doing. And so you'll come here and say, yes, I've attended this, and then I'm going to enter the code. And this is going to be the code for this week and this week alone. So when you get the opportunity to, you want to write down this code is 4500879. Again, that's 4500879. And then you press
It's in the chat. It's in the
submit.
chat also.
Yeah, it's in the chat as well. Thank you. You press submit. Now, if you're not lucky, like me, this always happens anytime I'm overseas, or I don't know, it always happens. You'll come back to this screen. Didn't mean you did anything wrong. It's just sometimes it's very finicky, so we have to use a different browser. And so I will switch over to a different browser, redo the same steps that I just did, and you should see another window, which is the follow on. Some people may have get it on the first go. I know for me, that's not the case. And I'll repeat the code just so everyone can hear it in my model tone voice. 4500879.
It's your ASMR voice, man.
You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the Quiet Storm Radio. This is Jay, your host, and we're talking about educational opportunities with the military community. You're on the line, caller. How can I help you?
William, that's you, man.
Yeah, no, I don't know about that. All
What's
right.
your
So real quick on this. So I was fortunate enough to be attend the summit last weekend,
Yes.
and I did this process. And I know you, the other person on the line said that yeah, you're one man. You're weeding your way through them. I don't want to submit again if that's going to put more work on you, but I also want to ensure that what I submitted last week, because I haven't gotten any when it comes to the Career Compass or anything, I haven't got any kind of verification that I did everything correct. I want to make sure I didn't miss something, if that makes sense. So if you don't want me to submit the code right now and redo everything because it'll just add another person to the queue and have a double account, I won't. But I also don't know how to verify that I actually did everything correct last week.
Okay, that's a good question. I will look up you real fast just so we can see. We did put our submission in last week. So for those, and that's a great question, William. For everyone that's on the line, the deadline for this for us is typically Tuesday. And so it's Tuesday of every week, the after, is because we want to make sure that we submit everyone's information and that we have everyone's stuff in there. If you do it after Tuesday, there's a good chance that we will miss you. Because we specifically are logging in on Tuesday to do this, and then I don't think about it until the next Tuesday. And so, but let me see if I have your account in here real fast, and then I can tell you if we need to resubmit. And I will do this for William and William alone, but this is just kind of like the process. Sometimes you do not receive the email, which is really unfortunate. I'm not sure why that is the case. Sometimes people don't have no issues and they get it right away. But a lot of times it does go to people's spam folders. And it's just, it's par for the course for us. All right. Job seekers. All right. Yep, you are here. So you have to go to, well, you will have to go to, and I'll share my screen real fast. Let me see, share how to share screen. Well, no, I won't share my screen because your email is there. But you have to go to Career Flow, use the w.taylor email to log on to Career Flow, and then you'll be able to get access to your account. So your account was created. You just have to be able to go to Career Flow and create it. And so once you do that with that specific Gmail, you should have access to your account.
Perfect. Thank you. Like I said, I was checking spam and everything because I know y'all mentioned,
Yeah.
hey, sometimes it shows up in spam. I never
Yeah.
saw it, and I was just like, I wanted
Yeah,
to make sure I didn't
sometimes.
put more work on you guys.
No worries. Yeah, and if you submit a duplicate application, no worries. It's not a crazy thing. It's the same process. We just drop it in our file, and it pulls out the people's accounts and creates an account. If you already have an account, it'll tell us that you have one, and so it makes it real simple. But this is what it looks like when you are operating with hot sauce, or you got things going right. So you'll come to this, and this is the form that we want you to fill out. A few things to note about this form: it goes to no one other than the team, and so we're not selling your information, not trying to make money off of you. We're not trying to harvest your organs. I'm just joking. Um, this is really just the information that we utilize to be able to either help you, or if we have an opportunity, we can reach out to you. Anytime I get a job opportunity and it aligns with someone's career, I use this form to kind of help me gauge where that person's at. And then if they're looking for an opportunity, I'll give you a call and be like, hey, there's an opportunity. I don't know if you're interested in it, but this is what it looks like. And if you tell me you're a go, then I will pass that information over to whoever's requesting that. And then you guys can, cross that bridge. Um, like I said, we don't do that. There's no like money behind the scenes or anything like that. It's really just us trying to help you. So it happens quite often, and we always have opportunities that come up. Speaking of which, there is an opportunity that just came up. I will look back at it, but there is an opportunity if anyone's eligible for SkillBridge and wants to take advantage of the opportunity. But it's a direct line to employment and working with tech systems. But uh, authorized to work in the U.S. or pending, put your information here. Everything that has an asterisk next to it, which is everything, requires to have some input. If you're not overseas, just put NA. Put your LinkedIn the way that it looks here, like full LinkedIn. Do not put like just your username, because we have to take that and put it into a form. And if that is wrong, I don't have a way of changing that in Career Compass. And so make sure that your LinkedIn is correct. And a lot of people who've experienced that issue.
Hey, Jay,
Hmm.
the real link is actually LinkedIn slash in or LinkedIn.com/in/ then your profile name. So that's actually that example's wrong.
Okay, I appreciate that. So we need to change that. We'll change that today. I'll make sure that gets changed. But make sure it's your actual LinkedIn uh, URL. We don't need the extra characters. We just need whatever it is that your LinkedIn is for that. You put your phone number in. Obviously, I'm in the Dominican Republic, so it's asking me for my phone number in there. But you put your email, this information, your ethnicity, your range, your age, military status, and all that. This is just data for us. What we do is when we're talking to organizations, we give them holistic demographic information. Like, this is the audience that we support. We support most of the people between 23 and 42. They're looking for these type of roles. This is their background and experience, but we don't ever send out anything that's identifying a single individual. It's a collective. Like, collectively, this is what Act Now Education's demographic makeup is. And so we use that so that we can get like certifications or opportunities with organizations. So if they want to help sponsor or fund, you know, PMPs or whatever they're trying to do. So there's that information, companies, just keep on going. And then when you get down to this part, you can put, what is it you're looking for. If you're not looking for a job, you don't have to. A lot of the stuff that we have is geared for people, helping people get jobs. But if you're just trying to get certifications, you just fill this out, like I said, and you can say, I don't want somebody to fight with me, or I'm currently not looking for a job, and we won't. This is where you put your resume. It's a PDF format, so please put a PDF format in here. And lastly, if you are interested in doing the Service to Success cohort, this is where you do it. So you'll just click that right there, and we will send you an email, and I guarantee you, I know a guy that can get you in there. So it's a really good course. A lot of people enjoy it, and we enjoy it too. So do that. Now, if you want to donate, you can. 100% of our go back to the community to pay for things of people who are in need.
All right,
And
so
I get that a lot.
question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
It says once you submit the form, it says please share ACT Now Education with veteran spouse. Thank you for taking the time to complete the application. That's going strictly to you.
The form, yeah, the form goes strictly to us. It doesn't go to anybody else.
Okay, so we just waiting to be accepted, then we'll have access to all the conference and everything.
Oh yeah. So it takes, like I said, when you submit that form, we then have to go through that form where it has everyone's submission, verify that there's no one from an area that doesn't seem like it jives with what we're doing.
Right.
Because there's a lot of people that sometimes try to get access to all the resources that we have. Believe me, it's but that is a job within itself, trying to
Okay.
keep people out. But once we verify, we'll create an account for you, and then that Tuesday you should have your account up and running.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Absolutely. You do the caption, and then you say authorize Act Now Education to share information I've provided with employment companies for purposes of potential skill bridge or opportunity of placement only. If there is a job and you are best suited for it, we will contact you about that. We will not share your information. We will not give any of your public information out there. And we're not down with any of the data breach stuff that goes on. So we keep that in-house to ourselves. And our one of the board members is his name is Mario. You can look him up. He is a serious pen tester, and so we make sure we're good on this side. So there's that. All right, that's pretty much it. The last thing I wanted to share with you is the link for you to get your Coursera, and then answer any questions you may have, and then we can call it good. But let me grab that link real fast. So, like I said, we have a lot of stuff upcoming. So don't mistake my chilled approach right now, because I'm like I said, I'm just chilling, right? But we have a lot of stuff upcoming, and it's going to be crazy. So we're gearing up for that. But please stay in touch with us, stay in tune with us, because like I said, our organization is focused on really helping you without anything in any expectation. Now, Anwar would tell you, know your bandwidth. So meaning, once you get access to this stuff and the material and all the information, don't try to sign up for every single thing, because that may not go out as well as you would plan. It's really, like I said, this stuff is meant to really help you, and so that you can utilize it and move a needle. But make sure you're making smart decisions with your time. It's the only thing we can't get back, right? You can lose money, you can make that back. You lose time, that's gone. So have a game plan. But there it is. I shared the Coursera link. I'll share it one more time. Then the last thing I would ask you to, if you can, write a review. If you want, you don't have to. It's nice. The team likes to read them, uh, including me. So if you want to write a review, if you feel this information is helpful, comment below. I'm just joking. Don't comment below. This is it's like just watching my daughter's videos. But yeah, let me share that review link for you. All right. What questions do you guys have? We'll do a quick Q&A.
Look,
Okay.
can you hear me?
Yep, can hear you.
Hear that, Simon? So I not sure if I misunderstood, but I'm wanting to get into the certified Scrum product owner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just learning a little bit about it. From what I can tell, I see that there's no prerequisites to be Scrum Master or any kind of Scrum certifications for it. Were you only offering that to people that had prior Scrum experience?
Yes.
Okay.
The reason is because for us, there's a cost associated. And if we are paying for your training and the certification, I need to know that you have at least done your due diligence for yourself. Not saying that you won't be able to particularly, but overall, a lot of people jump on opportunities not really knowing what they're getting into. And so that's the reason why I would want someone that has already completed the Scrum course before they get into the product owner course, because it's being in the Scrum team, being a Scrum Master is one thing. Being a product owner is a completely different thing, and understanding how to articulate that is a completely different thing. And so, um, yeah, we would just want to make sure that that cert actually gets utilized and someone's able to land that.
All right. Thank you.
Cool.
I do have a question.
Hmm.
So once we put in our application, it gets reviewed, it gets accepted, we get full access to the course map and everything. And as jobs begin to populate, what is the form of communication that you guys do to relay a message back to us that this corporation is looking to hire you or you meet all the qualifications?
So we don't do that aspect, right? The mainly is like um, if a company reaches out to me, they will tell me what roles they have, and I will share that in the group or I will share that on a post. So make sure you do follow me on LinkedIn. But we don't do that because we don't want to spam people. I'm very particular about the emails that I get, and I get spammed a lot. So essentially, I get emails that have pertaining to nothing. We don't want to return that to anyone. So we want to make sure that people get the information that they want. So we'll teach you how to fish. We just won't make you fish for you. So essentially, you find the organization that you want to apply for. You do your run through. Is it a culture fit? Is it the type of job that you want? Have you spoke to someone that works there from Mill Mentor? And is it the type of environment that you really want to get into? You do all that, apply to that, and then you go on that journey. If a company comes to us and says we have multiple roles, we will put that out on a larger scale. To give you an example, we had an opportunity where there were 20 PMP. They were looking for 20 people who did not have PMP, sorry, 20 people who did not have the project manager certification that wanted to become PMs. They will train you, they will pay you for the training that they're going to give you. And then if you successfully get through the training, you would automatically roll into their program. Sorry, you automatically get a job from them that's remote. So you become a remote PM. And so we sent that out. We got good response from that. The 20 roles were available. People jumped on that. And that's the type of stuff that we try to share.
And
When
and,
hmm?
and that information is pushed out through LinkedIn.
It's pushed out through LinkedIn, and definitely, like I said, because we cover so much information, that's the reason why we push to having a newsletter, because people miss it, and we don't want you to have to depend on a algorithm of a platform based off of whatever is going on to have to rely on missing. A lot of people hit us up say, "Hey, I missed this opportunity. Facebook didn't show me this until 3 weeks ago, and the event was over last month." And so, yeah, so we try to do our best to provide you that information. But I always post stuff on my LinkedIn, and then we're going to put it on so people have it.
Okay, cool. Thank you again.
Absolutely.
Hello, Jay. I have a quick question.
Yes.
Yeah, so I applied for the Skill Bridge Plus opportunity in Northern Virginia, which is supposed to start next month.
Yeah.
And
Are you in Northern Virginia?
I am currently not, but I'm willing to move.
So that's the issue. The requirement is you have to be in Northern Virginia. So even if
I,
you're
I
willing to move, you have to be in Northern Virginia in order to take advantage of that program.
okay. I thought it said that if you are willing to move.
No, no, no. It's a skill bridge. I
Yeah.
don't really know too many skill bridges that will support a movement, because essentially you're still assigned to your unit. And if you're in a whole nother state and something goes wrong, the liability for that unit is like, you're in California, your unit is in California, but you're in Virginia. And so, I mean, there could be some complications to that. And so essentially that's what they're looking for, people who are in the DMV area that can actually go to the training, receive the training, and get 3 certifications, and then go into doing a job with.
Okay. All right.
Is it
Thank you.
Amazon? Microsoft. I think it's Microsoft. It's Amazon. Amazon. Sorry, with Amazon. Cool. All right. Awesome. All right, William, you got another question?
Yes, sir. So I saw something in there, and I don't know if they're still available. The Scrum Master. There was a course or something y'all are offering. We're not offering. Y'all are supporting or pushing information for next month, I believe.
Yeah. So we do a quarterly Scrum Master course. This is the first time we're actually doing a Scrum Master course and a product owner course. Last month, no, the previous month before that, in May, we gave out 60 certifications. That's how we came up with like the whole 100 certifications. So last month we gave out 100 certifications. We already had aligned our Scrum Master course with whoever shows up for the summit. So if you showed up for the summit and you say you wanted to attend the Scrum Master course, that's where that pool of people were being pulled from. And so for that one is full. But for the next one in November, it's open. And so I guess word to the wise would be typically we push out the next class when we start the class. And so like right now, well, it's not true for the PMP, but the PMP one is happening now. The next one will be like at the same time in November. We'll have the Scrum in November, and I got to figure out what the Sherm CP course is. I think that may be in November as well. So I think the next whole series of courses will be in November timeframe if you're trying to take advantage of any one of those certifications. I don't know if we're going to do the product owner again. This is our first run at it, so it's just a test run. But after that, yeah.
Okay, yeah. The only reason I was asking is you had mentioned in the summit, like, hey, if you sign up and say that you want to
Oh
take
yeah, if you was at the
Scrum,
summit, then
yeah.
you're in the running. So like I said,
Okay, cool.
when we chop up the names,
Okay.
you'll hear it. Did
All
you
right,
attend
awesome.
the summit the whole way through?
Yeah, it was a lot of really great information. It was a lot of information. It was a long day. I know y'all put a lot into it, so I really appreciate it. It was a good time. It was a lot of stuff that I wish I wish they were incorporating in like the TAP courses that they make you mandatorily use or go through whenever you're transitioning out. There was a lot of really good stuff in there. So yeah.
Did you what's your current situation? Are you transitioning or what you got going on?
Been in the Air Force for 15 years. I am separating September 30th. And so I'm in transitioning out in less than 3 months now.
Well, congratulations. You're in the Scrum course then.
Well, I appreciate it. Again, thank you for answering the questions today. Thanks for all the information as well and the walkthrough on this stuff. I appreciate what you guys are doing.
Okay.
It's awesome.
It's William Pooley, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
More to come on that. So yeah, you'll be good. That's the only cert I'm giving out today. Besides the product owners that I gave out earlier. All right, Jennifer, what you got going on?
Yeah, how you doing? It's been a minute, but I just wanted to kind of circle back on this directed IRA stuff.
Yes.
So I met with actually Ryan, which is one of Nate's folks this week, but he kind of had let me know that, whether or not Act Now was going to cover that first year annual fee was still in limbo. And when
it's not in limbo.
It's not in
I
limbo.
can tell you.
So I've been holding back. So my question is, I know you said you already did it for some folks. So am I out of that?
No. We had not done it for folks. I can just what I was telling you is anyone who said they wanted it is getting it.
Okay. So I need to just go ahead and do the process that Ryan reached out to me on as far as
No, I wouldn't even I probably send out email or don't take any action. Let us pay for them first and then or let us coordinate that aspect and then I will reach out to the 53 people. What, is it 53 people?
Okay.
50 people who wanted it.
Perfect. All right. Thanks so much, Jay. Appreciate you.
Yeah. If you already took action, no worries. But like I said, I just don't want, like I said, I don't want anyone trying to sell anything to you guys. And so that was the reason why I was like, no, that's not going down.
Yeah, because I had asked Nicole during the summit, and I said, hey, when are we gonna get verification, basically, that because obviously the
I can tell you, as long as you
Yeah.
put it in the form saying that you wanted one, everyone who said that is getting one.
Got you.
Okay?
All right, sounds good. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely. All right. Lake Paul, am I saying that right?
Yes. Yeah. You can just call me with my last name.
Okay. Sherpa?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just had a follow-up question regarding the certs giveaway. I'm recently graduated and I'm studying for Security Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure everything is good with me. Like I attended the summit and everything.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, if you attended the summit, like I said, that's anything that has the CompTIA and AWS are big brain problems for me because it's a lot of different certs and a lot of different people, and so that I thought I would have that done. I probably will have it done today, if not tomorrow morning, but it's taking some time. So that is everything else was simple, but like I said, we gave out 504 certifications, and the lion's share of that is AWS and CompTIA, and so that is a lot of. I wish I had like card points for like Act Now Education, but that is a lot of purchasing that we had to do today. And so once that's finalized, then we'll have the list, and you guys will be good to go. Cool.
Okay. Awesome.
All right, awesome.
Thank you.
All right, Dominique.
Sorry.
Yes, sir. Thank you. How's it going?
Going good. How you doing?
Doing all right. Quick question. So, the cohorts and apprenticeships, is it just you apply and maybe you'll get selected? I guess my question is, how do
No,
I?
you have a guaranteed spot if you apply for the cohorts. We open it up to everybody. And then so for you, and I didn't express this on the cohorts. The cohorts also have a like an olive branch essentially where there is some type of certification we offer, not to the whole cohort, but to a portion of the cohort. So you also have an opportunity to knock out cert while you're in the cohort.
Thank you.
Cool. Awesome. Dave?
Hi, first of all, thank you so much for your time. And a couple of questions. I just applied for submitting my application with my resume. I understand it's gonna maybe take up to 2 weeks to find
Oh,
out.
no. Tuesday.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
The Coursera takes up to 2 weeks.
Oh,
That's a
gotcha.
different organization. For us, Tuesday night, you should have your account submitted.
Okay, sounds great. And I'm really interested in Certain Success for CISSP, but I have to wait until Tuesday before I find out if I can even apply.
So we're not running anything right now for the CSSP. Like the Cert to Success, the only one we're doing right now is the SHRM CP. All the courses that we list. So we don't have an instructor for the CSSP. We would just normally give a voucher, but we'll just pay for the cert for you. I got to get back to you on that. I don't know what that's going to look like because that cert is typically 3 times or twice as much expensive than most other certs. But I don't know. We may decide just do one like big CSSP class and go from there. Let me talk to the board. I actually talked to them this week. That will be a something I bring up, and if it jives with them, then we can move forward and start putting a plan together for that. Just know that if we do that, there are a lot of people that are going to apply, but I think it'll be a good benefit, especially if we can get people certified.
That sounds great. So just so I understand correctly, so maybe not the like a course, but the voucher itself is guaranteed then?
If we go down that route, yeah, the vouchers are guaranteed, but not. We would have to have a vehicle of mentioning that for people. Right now, we don't. We only have we've only done it through some of our older programs or things that we've done, but I don't think we've ever given out CSSP certificates yet successfully.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you so much.
Awesome. All right, folks. Well, is there any other questions before I let you get some time back to your weekend?
Hi.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I
Okay,
have a
go ahead.
question.
Okay.
I just applied for the Coursera again, and there's ways to submit we have to take a picture of our ID and send it to the email. Is it only the front? You need the back too? Just to make sure.
I'm to be honest, I don't know what their process is because I haven't gone through it, but I would say if you just take the front, it would suffice. If they had an issue with it, they will follow up and say we need the back. But
Okay.
I don't think you need the front and the back. I just think you need the front.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
good.
people are chiming in front only.
Okay.
It says in the
That's
notes
good.
front only.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for your help.
Absolutely. Easy day. Kevin, you're on the line with Act Now Education. How can I help you?
Oh, I love the voice thing. It's great. What is the do these happen weekly? These
Every
calls
week.
and
Every
okay,
week.
so
Yeah.
we're coming into this things to check in with you every week as we need to. Is that
Yeah, as much as like every week we try to do something different. Like I said, last week was really, really different. And so we definitely needed to kind of clear some mental space. But for the most
right?
part, every week we try to bring you some value, programmatics, and things like that. So we just do this every week. I can tell
Awesome.
you, like, we got a lot of good stuff in the works. We this year we're going to go back to like this is supposed to be like a Easter egg, but I'm not really good at like keeping stuff. But anyway, we'll do some scholarship giveaways. So for those who want to become teachers in the veteran community, we will get your degree funded. And so
Wow.
one of the bigger things that we're working on behind the scenes. So a lot of good things in the works. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate everything you're doing. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. And then I think there was one other person.
Hi,
Hey, how's it going?
I'm well. How are you guys?
Doing good.
That's fantastic to hear. I was just asking if you could share your LinkedIn one more
Oh,
time.
yeah. Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Sorry, I'm a little bit shy.
No, no worries.
Thank you again.
It's real easy. I'm gonna spell it for you. It's G-O-D. Did you get that?
I was trying to figure out where we were going with this. I was like, where?
I got you,
Okay, it
Jay.
must be in another language. Yeah, God is the only celebrity I know. So yeah, here's my LinkedIn. And where's the chat at? There we go. But there it goes.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, we have two.
Quick question.
Okay, we got I think with 3 questions. So the gentleman that just said I have a question, I got you last. Myth, did you have a question?
What's the link for to submit the
I probably should have said that
the
better.
application for Tuesday? By Tuesday.
It's on the Act Now Education website. So if you go to Act Now Education
Okay.
and then you see where it says Career Compass, you click on that link and then there's that. It's there.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Zamora, I hope I'm saying that right. How to become a teacher. Okay. If you want to do that, go to LinkedIn and then message me all caps teacher, just the word teacher. And we'll figure out what that looks like for you. It's a different path, but you do have to have, like I said, if you want to become a teacher, this will pay for your school, but we still have to go through the process of you becoming a teacher. So cool. Sai, am I saying that right? SYA?
Yeah. Hi, can you hear
Okay.
me?
Yes, I can.
So I was wondering, are you still offering the SHRM certification?
The SHRM? Yeah, SHRM CP. Yeah, we do.
Okay, so how does that work then? Once we get on
We will announce when the next one is. Currently this, I think the one that we just did just ended, and so we will announce the next one. All you would have to do is just on the Career Compass, it will say sign up for SHRM. It will say the date, and you sign up there. So all the dates for the future classes will be all in Career Compass.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much. And I'm also interested in the teacher scholarship. So I'll just text you on LinkedIn and
Yes.
caps teacher.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Are you a veteran?
Military spouse.
Okay. It might be different. We've
Oh.
only been able to get a veterans approved. We're trying to get military spouses approved.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's a process. It is, like I said, this is it makes sense to me to just do that, but it doesn't make sense to organizations when we have to like bring up the word military spouse. Like, just put it all together. Allow
Okay.
us to have these benefits. But yeah.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
All right, folks. Well, yeah, look, my camera cut off right on time. This has been another fun session with the team at Act Now Education. Well, I forgot to see if any workforce was on the line. Oh, maybe next time. Sorry, I gotta apologize for workforce. We normally talk about remote jobs for them. But thank you all for joining the call. We will be here next week doing the same thing, same time, same channel. Look forward to speaking to you guys all. Have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy your time with your family. And see you next week. Or see you online.
All right.
Or in my DMs.
Happy
Either way.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to the Act Now Education podcast. If this episode helped you, share it with someone who needs it. And visit actnoweducation.org for free resources and career tools. Until next time, educate, empower, achieve.